on the sideline, him just keeping his feet in bounds. Philly finally gets on the board.
Yeah, they'd go for the 2 and get it. So it's 14-11. Giants would score a touchdown, so the Eagles need to answer, and they do.
Back-to-back drives. You got the quarterback outside the pocket, and then Clement finishes on a tackle off-tackle run.
So they got to go for the 2. And
no, you don't. You don't got him. You just chose to.
You perhaps didn't have to, but they did, and it doesn't work. And so they're down like
analytics strikes
21-17. Wentz, last chance, 4th down.
I'm not throwing at 34. There's no way I'm going to throw it. Bradbury. Oh, he's playing corner 24. Excuse me. As good as anybody in the NFL on 4th and 10. That's our decision. Got to find somewhere else to go with the football.
That's how it ends. The Giants beat the Eagles for the first time in 4 years. And despite having just 3 wins, the Giants find themselves right in the battle for the NFC East. It will not be easy for either of these teams, though. According to our FPI, these teams are currently favored by just 3 games, or in just 3 games combined, which, candidly, no team in this division is going to be favored against anybody outside of the division. And so, Dan, I just want to let you pick it up the thought there, because you have been sort of the Eagles guy all along, and I know you were very upset with what you saw coming off a bye.
Well, listen, Greeny, I'm busy Monday through Saturday. So Sundays is my time at home to be with a little bit with my family, watch the games. My wife's from Philadelphia. Sundays stink right now at my house because my wife is miserable, Philadelphia. I've got a list of the things that I've got gripes with Philly right now. You come off your bye week and this is the best plan? This is the best plan off of your bye week? First of all, stop with the 2-point conversions. You don't get more points the more 2-point conversions you get every game. They're still only worth 2 points. You can kick extra points in the 2nd or 3rd quarters. It is totally legal to do. Third of all, the quarterback, Carson Wentz, he didn't make 1 play. You get paid way too much money, and usually you have 1 play a game where I go, wow, that was a sick play. You didn't have 1. That's unacceptable. Fourth, defense. Do you have any idea how to stop quarterback run?
No.
Have you guys seen zone read in the past, 20 years in football? You saw it 3 weeks ago. Was there any plan to how to stop quarterback run? Can we stop using Jalen Hurts? It's not working, guys. It's 10 weeks in. It's not benefiting your football team. And this is my biggest complaint. It took till 3rd quarter, 7 minutes and 16 seconds left on the clock to get Carson Wentz out of the pocket against the defense for the Giants that is ranked 26th in the NFL of defending quarterbacks outside the pocket. This is unacceptable game planning. It's unacceptable performance by the players. And the reality is this. The difference makers for this football team coming out of the bye. I'm not throwing at Bradbury on 4th and 10. He's the one guy on the defense that's balling. Coming out of the bye, I needed my quarterback to be a difference maker, and I needed my coach to be a difference maker, and neither were. That's why Philly lost.
Yeah, so today in Philly is Festivus, and Dan is airing his grievances. But RC, as I come to you, I'm looking at the standings. Philly has 3 wins. The Giants have 3 wins. Washington has 2, and Dallas has 2.
No, don't do it. Don't you. Greeny,
what is
if
it
you
you
talk
think I'm gonna
about
do?
that dang tie, if you talk about the tie, Greeny, I'm cutting off my TVU app, I'm taking off my mic, and I'm going to watch y'all on TV, bro. I'm not doing this today. I tweeted you back yesterday, bro. I told you if you come on this show with that. Guys, if I'm looking at the standings and I look at the stats, it says that the Philadelphia Eagles, they're up. Let me tell you why they're up. They're up because they took the tie, guys. It was 6 Mondays ago. I said Dan, I said Rex, I said RC. This tie is why they're going to win it. And listen, I was at home with Stace. Stace and I were watching Northwestern. Northwestern's undefeated, by the way. I told Stace, hey, Stace, after Northwestern wins, if Philadelphia loses, they're still up. Why, Stace? Because of the tie. And I am still correct. There you go. I said it for you. Now you ain't got to say it. Go to Rex now. Go to Rex. You good. You go to Rex.
But he happens to be exactly right. They lead the division because of the tie. Okay, who's going to win the division? Rex, someone by law, by rule, there is a little-known codicil in the NFL. Someone has to win. Who's it going to be?
It's going to be the Giants. And look, I have not been a Joe Judge fan at all. Joe Badass and all that. That stinks. But I tell you what, he got my respect, and he earned his team's respect the night before the game. What he did was absolutely brilliant. He showed effort plays, hustle plays, passion, and he said, this is our football team. And to me, all of a sudden, the Giants came out a different team, like they could breathe a little bit. And it wasn't Joe Badass, it was Joe's one of us. And to me, that was huge, and his team's responding that way. So I love it. Yes, he has the discipline and all that, but it's also like this is our guy, and you are my players. And to me, it was a pride thing. They put it out there, and I think that's what's going to carry him. That fact, and look, I disagree with Dan a little bit. That whole defense is playing pretty good right now.
No, yes.
And so Bradbury especially, but I mean, I'm going to take him because of that defense and the fact that Joe Judge is bringing this team together.
Were it not for the tie that the Eagles have, the Giants would only be one game out of first place. Okay, take a look at this last night and take a listen to the wake-up call.
Murray back to throw, flushed out, rolling left in trouble, slips a tackle, got to launch it. He does. Left side, into the end zone, jump ball, and it is. Is it caught? Is it caught? Oh my goodness, it's caught! DeAndre Hopkins caught it! He caught it for a touchdown with 1 second left! I can't believe it! You've got to be joking me!
It's the moment of the NFL season to this point. Kyler Murray scrambled 30 yards before throwing that ball, the most he's run prior to a completion in his career. Hopkins caught the pass with half a yard of separation from the nearest defender. That play had a 17% chance of being completed, according to Next Gen's completion probability model. But we've got Dan Orlovsky to tell you exactly how it happened. Dan.
Greeny, everyone's calling this a Hail Mary, and the end result may actually look like that, but listen, take it from me, a kid who grew up in the Catholic school, it's more like an Apostles' Creed, because it's not one of those plays where you flush everybody into the end zone and throw a jump ball. Couple parts to this. Okay, you got the trip set up top for Arizona. That forces Buffalo to have some numbers, right? They got to put defenders out there. Hop at the bottom of the screen. Now, Hop's going to run a traditional go route, but everyone really focus on Larry Fitzgerald, because that's who they really want to get this football to. They're going to try to get Larry Fitzgerald crossing all the way from one side of the field to the other to get a chunk pass to really take their chance at the Hail Mary. Second thing is this. Watch this left guard. I'm telling you, this play is a designed rollout by Kyler Murray. They're going to try to get this guard to hit and then spin out and set a block for Kyler Murray, and he's purposely, on purpose, going to scramble to the way that Fitz is running to try to get out of bounds. Watch that guard. See how he's starting to sprint? Look, he is starting to sprint down here to get himself set up to go make that block. Now, Kyler's going to break the pocket, and right now, Buffalo has won this play. That defensive tackle or defensive end from Buffalo is in outstanding position. Now, Kyler Murray, you got to be the number one pick in the draft. That's what you need to do here, is go be the number one pick in the draft, because this Hail Mary, this Apostles' Creed, it ain't getting answered right now. So he gives this to the defender a dead leg, right? Can you create space? Dead leg right there. Create space. Now, this is special. Kyler Murray's going to be running full speed this way. Full speed at this sideline. Everyone look at these receivers. They're not in the end zone. That's not a Hail Mary. They're trying to get Fitz, and he's covered up. He's got to run full speed at that sideline, and somehow, can you flip your hips? He gets his hips fully flipped. Go at home, do it. Go outside, run full speed and try to flip your hips and get that done. Ball gets off and makes that throw to DeAndre Hopkins. Now let's see it from another angle with Hop. Look at that ridiculous elevation. See how his arms are fully extended? It's so hard to get your arms fully extended like that, get contact on the ball while you're getting ripped away, and still make that catch. I said this before, Greeny. In the NFL, greatness is defined by moments. Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins both had theirs yesterday. Prayers entered.
It's one of the great plays of the season. Outstanding breakdown from Dan Orlovsky there. Meanwhile, let's see if Rex Ryan can rise to this challenge from Hembo. Who, Rex, is the last coach to win a division title with a losing record?
You talk about a disaster. Ever since my forced retirement, this is what I dread more than anything. This is impossible. Because right now,